you. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Do you know how much you cost me? But the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
It's my lucky day.
It's come to my attention that a low-level worker at Oscorp has been killed after falling into a tank containing genetically altered electric eels. His name is something nauseatingly common. Oh yes, Max Dillon. Osborn's people are trying to keep the matter quiet. I wish to see this man's body for myself. Given the fascinating properties of Oscorp's cross-species genetics, there may be a great deal to learn from his corpse. If he is in fact dead, I'm hearing interesting things from our friends at the coroner's office.
The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
When you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
Who can resist that? Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give the orders.
Wait, ain't nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid any day. That guy's got issues, man.
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, be in some more police officers. They'll make wonderful news footage.
Are you deliberately moving really
You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
Oh no! What happened to you?
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm really losing patience with you, insect.
I can check that one off my list. I'll take that. The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that.
As I suspected, Max Dillon was not dead, but rather in a dormant, transformational state. He now appears able to feed on, manipulate, and channel electricity. He has become something quite remarkable, and, sadly, quite mad. We must help this unfortunate fellow. Place him at Ravencroft, under the care of our most trusted personnel. I want regular reports on their findings.
The guys in armor are calling the shots, which makes them my prime targets.
I have significant doubts about the degree to which Miss Hardy can be trusted. While I hope her time at Ravencroft has inspired her to change her ways, her background as a common thief does speak to a disturbingly low character, as does her upbringing. Should she discover the truth about the death of her father, it could create further hiccups. Nevertheless, we have already learned a great deal from her participation in our medical research. Regardless of the outcome, it will have been worth it, but I want a close eye kept on her.
If I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization.
Our Spider-Man merchandise is selling well, but not well enough. Have one of our friends in the media start a controversy. Usual sort of thing, that our products are perverting children's minds and corrupting their morals. Then announce we may pull the products from the shelves. They'll sell out in a matter of hours. Spider-Man's image will take a hit, while we grow richer.
Oh yeah!
Fellas, I got him! Bam! There he is!
It's not too late to surrender! Or just start crawling. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. Ionic webbing's my best shot here. Okay, ionic webbing, let's redecorate. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like... Give me robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter.
I can check that one off my list. Just what I wanted. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man. I'll crush you!
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
It appears our association with Mr. Kravinoff has reached a point of diminishing returns. See that he's removed from the country as soon as possible. And send him somewhere with no extradition treaties.
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat?
What do I pay you for? Get down here!
Let's see how you...
What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy? You're so proud of it, tell me what you did.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant.
I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.